Got another reminiscent story. Orlando was full of shits and giggles, especially that Altamont Springs area. I can't remember the area's name too good. When chick I was messing with over there in school, I remember you get real cool hanging out and stuff. I even used to crash by her place every now and again. I know, probably a bit of a wild child, but still, she was good for the stick up anyhow. But long story short, she told me she had this flicking stalker dude or something like that who used to do her bad. Must be sound like he knock her down, run her over with a flicking car or something like that once or twice. She say beat her up, all kind of things, falling in different places. Anyway, one day she give me a call saying, "Hey, he's here, he's here." Dude's here telling me about the flicking stalker. I was like, well, what the? I mean, I wasn't really with her like that, but I mean, still, I feel like nothing happening to her. I want nothing about happening. So I ride my bike over to her apartment. She used to leave the key sometimes for me to get in. I checked there by the door, no key. I could hear the TV or whatever else going on in the background, and she had some flicking seizures and stuff like that. So sometimes she used to flick and just fall out cold for no flicking reason, asthma and shit like that. So I wasn't sure if she was in there having one of the flicking seizure pass out episodes or if she in there with the flicking stalker got her hostage or some shit. So I flicking with my fast self, crawling through the flicking balcony window, which happened to be open at the time. Balcony sliding door, get inside. There ain't nobody inside the building. Shortly afterwards, she reached home with some dude at the front door, see me inside, got this shock look on her face, and anyway, the dude who she was with must he turn around and go on back. Now, I don't know if that's who she was calling the flicking stalker, but she ain't really look like she was too upset or nothing like that. But anyhow, she catch me and flick inside the house, locked me inside, and didn't want me to go out nowhere to try and leave. I trying to go home now. I trying to figure out what kind of setup trick this is. She lie or whatever. Tell me somebody doing or something. I come over there, risk myself and flicking freedom and thing, trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, whatever the point of the reason was, that's when dudes start flicking, pointing guns at me and pulling triggers and shit like that. So it's legal to buy a gun where I was. So I went out and got me one for whatever reason. And my old man used to tell me when I was little, I'm the kind of person to be flicking wild or crazy like that or nothing like that. But at the same time, if there gotta be a court story, he rather hear mine than hear somebody else on talking about if something happened to me, don't let nothing happen to me. So, fuck it, I kept my shit with me. On private property, they could figure it out if they needed to. Being who I am, I'm sure they know by now. I could have carried whatever the hell I felt like carrying. Fucking nuclear missile on my back if I actually wanted to, legally. But it wasn't the case anyway. But the truth will come to the light.